What good on YouTube? It's your girl That's Symphony, and I'm back with another video. So today I decided that I was just gonna do a video on pregnancy symptoms, cravings, and emotions. So the main thing that I get asked is like, well, first of all, the main thing I get asked is, how did I know I was pregnant? And the symptoms that I was having is the main symptom is because my breasts were hurting. They was feeling tender, and you know, my period was supposed to come, but like it was taking a while. It was maybe like 3 or 4 days after my period was supposed to come that I took a pregnancy test. But I was kind of like guessing that I was, because my breast was hurting so bad, like, and they had gotten big. Like, if you guys watched the video that I did with my boyfriend, when I asked him, whenever I told him that I was pregnant, y'all remember me saying like that my boyfriend, I had asked him like, do my boobs look different to you? And he was like, yeah, they look big. Like, and so that was the main symptom that I knew that I was pregnant, which was tender breasts. Like, and you know, some people be like, oh, when your period's supposed to come, your breasts be sore or whatever. But all the times that I had a cycle, or all the times that my period came, tender breast was never one of my symptoms. So that was definitely a red flag. And of course, because my period was late, like it was taking a while, I was kind of like craving pickles. I've always loved pickles my whole life, but it was just different. Like, it was different, and it was just like so early, so I didn't even know that I would get symptoms like food cravings so early. So yeah, as far as the symptoms, it was tender breasts. I was cramping, but I thought because my period was finna come, so that was another symptom. I was cramping. So you really do have cramps. That's why it's hard to tell, like, am I pregnant or my period is late and it's finna come because I'm cramping. So yeah, tender breasts, cramps. My breasts were fuller. Honestly, I can say that I'm having a girl, by the way, for those of you who don't know, or this your first time watching any of my videos. I was feeling nauseous. Like, I would feel nauseous here and there, but I've never thrown up. I'm 33 weeks today. Today's Monday, I believe. What's the date? It's November 23rd. I have never thrown up, not once throughout this pregnancy. So my baby girl has been treating me good, honestly. Like, I've honestly had a good pregnancy. In the first few months, like, it was just some BS going on in my life, but everything has just been really good. I have a great support system and whatnot. But anyway, that's on to another thing. I've never thrown up, not once. I was very tired. Like, I was working at a warehouse at one point, like making hospital surgical gowns, and like my feet were always hurting. Like, oh my god, like, it was just, shout out to the people that go through their pregnancy and they are working every day all the way up to they have the baby, because like, that's hard. Like, it really is hard. Like, I don't know how people do that. So, but yes, like, my feet were hurting and whatnot. Kind of lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, I never got sick. I felt nauseous, of course, here and there, but it definitely didn't last long. So yeah, like I said, I'm having a girl. It might be different in the future, because I don't plan on having another kid. At least, when I say least, at least for another 2 years. I pray to God. I'm hoping that I just be responsible. I'm definitely getting on birth control after I have this baby, but I pray that I am responsible enough to not have another baby, because I need my life to just be really in order whenever I have another baby. Not that it's just so out of order, you know what I'm saying, but I could be doing better than what I'm doing right now. But you know, I'm doing okay, I think. So yeah, that. Also, I have ADHD, y'all. It's so hard for me to just, I be forgetting so easily what I be talking about. I said I never threw up before. I'm having a girl. Next pregnancy might be different. I was gonna say something important, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, so those are my symptoms or whatever. Oh, and another thing, as I've gotten further along, my feet, I want to say specifically, it's either my left or my right, I don't know which one. My feet have gotten bigger. Like, I already have big feet. I wear a size 10 in women's. So my shoes do feel a little tighter. Like, I got some Jordans that I wear. I've only worn them like twice that my boyfriend bought me, and my feet be hurting in those. My forces, I put them on the other day, they felt a little tight. I'm like, damn, like I just be wearing slides and Crocs all the time now. So yeah, that's another symptom. Your feet will grow. I started to get stretch marks when I was like maybe coming up on 7 months. Right now I'm 8 months. When I was coming up on 7 months, I started to get stretch marks on my stomach. I did do the cocoa butter thing. Maybe I should have just been doing it every single day from the moment I found out. But I was doing it very early in my pregnancy. It'll be some days I forget, but yeah, I guess that just wasn't working for me. So I was getting stretch marks as well. My skin, the skin on my face, this camera's good, it's making me look cool, you know, but the skin on my face has just completely, my skin is against me, y'all. It's trying to do better. I'm not even gonna zoom in and really show y'all. I mean, I don't mind, you know, I have my flaws, whatever. I know I'm still, you know, pretty or whatever, but my skin, I mean, I guess this camera is actually making me look better than what is really going on. My skin has gotten so bad. I've tried to use so many things, like my skin is just against me right now, y'all. So whenever I got pregnant, I started to get bad acne all over my face. I got chest acne and I got back acne. I've never in my life had chest acne or back acne. Like, my stuff has been clear. So that was something where I was like, okay, baby girl, why are you doing this to me? But I'm just like, you know, I guess, you know, this is my first pregnancy, so that's what happens. As long as my baby girl is growing and functioning properly, it's all good. What else? What other symptoms? Sometimes my cuckoo be hurting, like, oh, I've had 2 yeast infections, by the way. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know if it's just for me being pregnant or, like, you know, having intercourse. You know, it's multiple things that can throw off a woman's pH balance, but I had 2 so far. Yeah, I hate those. They're hell. But, you know, I got medicine, it went away. So, but my cuckoo do be hurting sometimes. And when I say that, I don't mean my actual, like, labia. I mean, like, the inside. It feels like my cervix. Like I can tell that my daughter's head is, like, she's snug. She deep. She's snug down in there. So, it was, like, it's sometimes where, well, actually, now that I'm 8 months, it's not as bad. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, from 6.5 months to right up to where I made 8-month mark, I was having bad pain, like leaning up to get out of bed and like just opening my legs to turn, like switch sides. It was just hurting so bad. It literally felt like my cervix was opening. It just hurt, I guess because she's so snug down in there. But yeah, that pain was just not what's up at all. But it's definitely gotten better now, you know. So yeah, I think that pretty much covered all of my symptoms or things that were happening to me. I can't really think of anything else. So on to cravings. Me, I'm having a girl. Main thing I was craving, or things that I was craving in the beginning at least, pickles for sure. I've always liked pickles my whole life, and it just got even worse. It got to the point where I was drinking the pickle juice. I was freezing the pickle juice and then like eating the pickled ice, if you get what I'm saying. Drinking pickle juice, eating hella pickles, salty foods like Lay's potato chips. I was eating them back to back to back. Sour candy like sour straws. I would go to the gas station, like, oh my goodness, I even took a picture of all the snacks that I got one time. I was getting like this la mocha, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a Hispanic or a Mexican ice cream. It's called la mochocana, something like that, and it was fresca flavor, which is strawberry. I was craving those, and just so much candy, like Airheads, sour straws. Ooh, it was just so much candy that I was craving. I love sandwiches. I would definitely say sandwiches is number one. I loved sandwiches. Subway, oh my goodness, Subway so good. I had the banana peppers, I had the ham, the lettuce. I love mayonnaise, so I always get extra mayonnaise. Oh my goodness, it's pickles, everything so good. I love sandwiches. At one point, maybe like 5 or 6 months, around that time, I was eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches every night, dipping it in milk, going back in the kitchen, getting some out. Yeah, the peanut butter jelly sandwiches, it's like a certain point in time I was craving them so much. What else? Sandwiches, candies, salty stuff. Oh yeah, I was eating sunflower seeds as well. Ice cream, vanilla ice cream cone from McDonald's. Oh my god, I still be eating them sometimes. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I have gestational diabetes that I developed, of course, while I got pregnant. Whenever I went to go do my glucose test, the first time I failed. I hear that you typically fail the first one, so I was like, you know, whatever. But the second one I failed again, they was like, you have gestational diabetes. So I have to check my blood sugar 4 times a day. Once when I wake up, whenever I'm fasting after I haven't eaten anything, and then 3 more times throughout the day, 2 hours after every meal. So I have to really watch everything. Like, first let me see what else I was craving besides that, because I know it's something else that I'm missing. I know for sure pickles and sandwiches, sour candy, salty stuff. Ooh, ramen noodles. Ooh, at one point, not the packaged ones, but the ones in a cup. Ooh, at one point I was craving those back to back to back. I've never even been a fan of the cup noodles, but at one point I was craving those so much. Oh my god, I was just drinking all of the juice at the end. Like, I would put butter up in there. I put me some Tony Chachere's, spiced it up to my liking, put like a few drips of hot sauce. That's the other thing that I was thinking about. But yeah guys, I have gestational diabetes, so I had to just completely change my whole diet. Like, no carbs, no sugars. I still be wanting to get ice cream sometimes from McDonald's, but I'm not supposed to. But yeah, I can't have a whole bunch of bread. I can't have a whole bunch of pasta noodles. I can't have a whole bunch of potatoes. Like, I've never thought that I would have to walk into a grocery store and actually look at the label and the nutrition facts to make sure that there's not a lot of carbs and sugars. I have to do that now. So I have to eat stuff like nuts, salad, fruit, not really too many pineapples, because, you know, pineapples are naturally sweet, so it contains a lot of natural sugars. Salmon, baked chicken, stuff like that. I can't really have no fried foods. Like, there's so many things that I just cannot have anymore, just for the health of me and the baby. Typically, after women have their baby with gestational diabetes, the diabetes goes away, and as long as you maintain your diet, then your baby will be okay. Like, it's not like your baby will be born with diabetes, but you have to watch yourself some. Yeah, I do have gestational diabetes. I was very disappointed about that. The first day I found out that I had to change my diet, like, I cried, because I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, I just crave so much stuff all the time. Like, how am I supposed to do this? But it got easier. Salads are actually, like, I've always liked salad, but you know, salad is good. Put you some croutons, cranberries, few nuts in there, get you some ham slices. Salad is good. And yeah, I had to cut down on my portions too. Like, I can still kind of have those things, but it cannot be a lot. So I was just like, why even have it at all, you know? So yeah, those were my cravings. Now on to emotions or feelings. Being pregnant, you're just very emotional. Like, it's just very emotional. Like, it's been times me and my boyfriend have gotten into an argument, and like one time he yelled at me in the car like, "Stop effing talking to me, bro." And I was just like, I just wanted to cry. Like, I was just like, why are you yelling at me? Like, I do find myself getting very emotional sometimes, but sometimes I just randomly cry about stuff. Like, and if you know me, you know, like, I'm really hard. You get what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, if you know me, you know I can be emotional too. You know, besides this little, besides what y'all see, I definitely have a soft heart. You know, I have feelings too. But my boyfriend, he is very patient with me. Whenever I get emotional, he's like, "Why are you crying?" Like, you know, he just hugs me, he comforts me. He's definitely a big part of my support, and I love him and I appreciate him very much. But he's also been the reason for me crying multiple times. He's never like cheated on me or nothing like that. It's just, you know, typical relationship problems. And so yeah, you are very emotional. You can be mean. It's not just about crying, it's about being mean too. Like I would be mean to him sometimes, but it's because, like, you know, he be wanting to be all up under me and stuff. And when we being big and pregnant, like, I can't even get comfortable sleeping anymore. Like, I have always been a stomach sleeper, and when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, I know I'm finna have hell when it comes to my stomach getting so big I can't sleep on my stomach no more. So I be having to try to get comfortable. I be wanting to toss and turn, like, oh my goodness, I just cannot get comfortable. And he just want to lay up under me and cuddle me, and it's sweet. I love it. Like, I love that he just, you know, I love that his feelings have not changed. He's still very affectionate, and I just love it. But I find myself feeling bad for being mean to him, because I was like, get off of me. Like, I need my space. I'm already not comfortable. I be so hot. That's another thing. I be so hot. If I take a shower, oh my God, I have to come here, sit in front of the fan, lift my breasts up because I be so hot. I have to turn around, let the fan hit my butt. Because I be so hot. And my grandma, you know, like, older people, they always be cold. So my grandma, she's not the type of person to keep the AC below 75. So I be finna burn up in here, but I just have to be patient because, you know, this is her house. You know, she really take care of everything up in here. So but I just be so hot. That's another thing. And emotion, and as far as emotions, that's what it is. But I did find myself also being a little antisocial sometimes. And I also tell my friends that, like, I know when I get pregnant, I'm going to be a little antisocial, like, to myself, because, like, you know, this is my first pregnancy. Like, you know, I'm going to be going through stuff, and I don't want to be being mean to everybody or acting weird. But I still go out with my friends. Not go out, I still hang out with my friends. I don't go out. I've never in my pregnancy went out, like, to a club or hookah bar. Like, no. I've been out to eat. I've went to the park to sit down, eat Lunchables, look at the sky, feed some ducks, eat some seafood, and, you know, like, sit outside, eat some seafood. That's the type of stuff that I do with my friends. I've never actually, like, gone out. And it's crazy because I was actually a party type of person. Like, you know, I was a party type of person. And I just, oh my goodness, nobody told me that it would be so hard to stop drinking. Like, nobody told me it would be so hard to stop drinking. I can't believe I've gone this long being sober. Like, I was really a drinker. Before I found out I was pregnant, I was really a drinker. Like, I would go buy me personal bottles, just be in my room drinking, you know, whatever, and or be with my friends or be with my man, having fun, like drinking, like it's fun. You know, we're young. That's what you're gonna do. And I loved to drink. So when it came to me really having to be sober, I was like, man, I don't know how people do this. Like, oh my goodness. Like, of course I would never drink while I'm pregnant because, like, what? I want my baby to be healthy, but it's definitely like, girls, ladies out there, if you're watching this, if you are a drinker and you love to drink, sit down. Don't get pregnant, because when you get pregnant, you cannot drink. You can't. And people have told me, and I've seen online, people, like, plenty of people have told me it's okay, like, you can have a glass of wine, it just strictly have to be red wine. But I've never done it because, like, it's alcohol, you know. Like, I just don't want to risk anything. And I was just so paranoid about anything happening to my baby. Like, since the beginning, when I found out, all the way till now, I still be like, I just want my baby to be healthy. So I never wanted to do anything to risk it. Like, I had to stop drinking, I had to stop smoking. Like, that was another thing. It's just like, oh my goodness, I can't even smoke. And if you smoke, you know, it's a beautiful feeling. You feel very calm. You feel, you know, it's a good feeling. I don't understand why people are so against it, because, like, I don't feel like weed does anything wrong. I mean, like, you might forget some stuff, but I don't feel like it does anything wrong. But I had to stop smoking, so that was another thing that was hard for me. But it wasn't as hard as drinking, you know. Drinking, that's like, that was fun. So yeah, but once my baby comes, I'm gonna be breastfeeding her, and she's gonna be drinking formula whenever I'm not around. Like, if she's with my grandmother or my parents or with my boyfriend and his mom. So I'm gonna be breastfeeding her. So I don't know how that whole drinking thing works whenever you're breastfeeding, but I'm not gonna do it if I have to breastfeed her, because I just don't want my baby to be drunk, or I don't want it to affect her. So I'll wait, or just talk to my doctor and figure out if I can, like, is there a certain amount of time after I drink that I can't breastfeed her, or should I pump prior to me drinking, stuff like that. So yeah, that was another thing. If you're gonna get pregnant, if you love drinking, don't get pregnant. Just take that birth control, sis. You can wait for a baby. Take that birth control. So yeah, those are like the main things, the main emotions, symptoms, cravings. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything here. I don't think I am. Nope. But I'm gonna show you guys my belly, because I know someone wants to see it. 33 weeks today. Is this a good view for y'all? Should I move over here a little bit? So this is my belly. 33 weeks, y'all. 33 weeks with a girl. I hope y'all tuned in to my last video, which was my baby shower / birthday vlog. I had so much fun. And so yeah, make sure you guys tune into all the rest of my videos that I've uploaded. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Like, I just figured I filmed this video just to add something to my channel, you know, not just to have everything like every month or stuff like that. So yeah, I figured I had to put some more content on there. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, you can always comment down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. Of course, I keep my social medias at the corner of my video, or I will put it in the description box. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know if I left anything out, and you guys will be getting more content soon. I love y'all so much, and I will see you soon.